Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roger's Kakasungura YouTube channel. And as always say, I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. And may God bless you so much. The only way you can support Roger's Kakasungura is by clicking that subscribe button. And remember to turn on your notification bell. Yesterday night, I received a number of M-Pesa messages. May God bless you so much. If you want to send, there is an M-Pesa number down there, and God will bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, as I've been saying, no matter what happens, I will stand alone on this platform to defend for electoral justice. It doesn't matter whether Raila Odinga will retire from opposition, but I will be here to take over the mantle from him, and I believe we will fight until the end. Ladies and gentlemen, today Uhuru Kenyatta was in State House with the Deputy President, with the 50th President, William Samoei Ruto. Tutazoea tu. Hii hasala tutazoea tu. So Uhuru is handing over power tomorrow at Kasarani, and I want to promise that we will give you as it breaks, and we believe that you will follow the proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been saying that our deputy president wants to kill the opposition. But then, as much as a president can kill opposition, the people in opposition are also leaders who might have a view that can help government. Not necessarily that Ruto can share government with them. But while Ruto was in Meru, he made a very encouraging remark, which I believe it will work as per his word. If he meant what he said, then I believe Kenya will move forward as a united nation. And what he said that the truth of the matter is our economy is not as good as we might expect as Kenyans. But then, I beseech each and every one of you to put effort in paying your tax, in that we move Kenya forward. He further said that I might not have all the ideas. I'm calling upon each and every Kenyan to give us opinions on how we shall run this country. I want to say this. Personally, I will be on this platform to inject my opinions. But as we inject those opinions, we will inject them with a lot of decorum and with a lot of respect. Because even the Bible tells us we should respect the leaders in authority. So as we correct you, Your Excellency, or as we inject our opinions, we also ask, it's not too much to ask, we also ask that you respect our freedom of expression. As much as you have invited people like us to give you opinions, I know, I'm so young to give you an opinion. I know you might not even reach this platform because I'm still too young to reach you. But then I believe in one way or another, a time is coming when my videos will reach you. And that time is not far from today. So we believe that through Kenyans of goodwill, who will be sharing our videos as we raise ideas, as they continue sharing in groups and on Facebook, at one point, that video will reach you. And we shall have corrected you where to. So he said that I personally invite Kenyans of goodwill to come give us opinions on how we should run government. he reiterated that our competitors from the Azimio, you are also leaders. We will mostly need your counsel. We will need your advice. So probably it means that Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta to remain around to inject wisdom into his government. But he said he will not accept the handshake. You know, there is a difference between shaking hands and giving an advice. You see? They are not going to share government because that was ruled out. Alisema kwamba I don't believe in handshake stories. But as much as he's ruling that, he is maintaining that please do not leave me alone. The people of Azimio, tafadhali, I beseech you, as your president, do not leave me alone. Come, give us ideas, because you are also leaders, so that we move our Kenya forward. My word to the president. There is a lot of fear that you might change the constitution. There is a lot of fear out here that you will rule as Moi did. There is a lot of, we have started giving you ideas. And this is the ideas I'm giving you. Kenyans are fearing that you will deny them freedom of expression. Kenyans are fearing that people like us will be jailed for correcting you or giving you an idea. But let's believe that you will allow fair criticism. I believe, as you said yesterday in church, because all these words, you are speaking at the altar. So we believe, as you say you are an evangelist, you will work as per your word. You have been invited for opinions. And we shall be here, not only to give you opinions, but to remind you what you are supposed to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we will never tire. People are moving out of opposition. I saw Paranya today said very categorically that I have been in opposition even when I was a governor. Why do I run away when I'm retiring? So he said, I'm in opposition to stay, I'm with Baba to stay, and there is nowhere I am going as a governor. I was in opposition and I performed. So there is nowhere I'm going. And Kakasungura from this platform, we are here to stay. We are not shaking. We are not being intimidated. We are here to speak the truth. If we get intimidated, we'll come here and tell you, tafadhali, we are getting intimidated, tusaidieni kusukuma hili gurudumu pamoja. So ladies and gentlemen, that statement from William Ruto is a mature statement that all of us cannot drive towards the same direction. All of us. What is competition if all of us agree to support one person? All of us. There will be no competition. So that is why you find others who are supporting Raila and others who are supporting Ruto. But as much as we supported Raila and as much as you won, it doesn't mean that we will succumb to your government. We'll be here to remind you about Kamarinyi. We'll be here to remind you about stadiums. We'll be here to remind you about subsidized fertilizer. We'll be here to remind you about laptops. We'll be here to remind you about the hustlers' loans. We'll be here to remind you, Your Excellency. And do not take offense. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you to the president's speech yesterday, where he is inviting Raila Odinga and his entire Azimio to come on board and support him to run government. He is saying, please opposition, do not stay away from me. No. As much as we disagreed, do not run away from me tafadhali. Kuja kaeni karibu na mimi hapa, tuchunge serikali, tuendeshe serikali, na uchumi wetu usonge mbele. This is the president's speech in Meru yesterday when they were in a Thanksgiving service.
Nataka niwaombe Wakenya wote tuungane, tushirikiane. Wale tulio na nafasi ya kuendesha serikali tumakinike, na wale ambao watatusaidia kuchangia serikali kutoka upinzani kwa sababu pia na wao ni viongozi, wafanye hivyo kwa kujitolea na kwa uzalendo, ndio tuweze kwa pamoja kukwamua uchumi wa taifa letu la Kenya, ili tuondoe umaskini na tutafute pesa na mali ili tuweze kujenga taifa letu la Kenya. Wakati niliambiwa vile mambo ya uchumi yalivyo, na tulikuwa na mkutano wa karibu masaa 10, nikakumbuka maneno ya kumbukumbu ya Torati 15 mstari wa 6. Mungu aliwaambia wana wa Israeli, nitawabariki, mtakopesha nchi zingine, lakini nyinyi hakuna mtu atawakopesha. Nikakumbuka vile vile maneno ya Methali 13 na 22 ambayo inasema kwa Kiingereza, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Na nikakumbuka tena mambo ya Methali 22 ambayo yanasema, the borrower is a slave to the lender. Si ni kweli? Mimi nawaomba wa Kenya hivi, sheria ya Kenya kwa sasa haijatusaidia sana tuwe na akiba. We have a problem and a challenge of savings in the Republic of Kenya. We don't save, yet the Bible tells us that we should. You can never have an inheritance to leave to your children if you don't save. Tunaelewana? Na tulitengeneza sheria. Mimi nataka niwaulize wa Kenya, imefika wakati we must save.